Hello ladies, gentlemen and friends of the rooster. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new, and welcome to Let's Play Dungeon Hack. This is episode 5. I'm playing on normal difficulty as a fighter cleric. I think we are pretty much done with the second floor, so I guess still 11 more to go. Yeah, so as a start, if you like this video and this series, if you're enjoying these or other videos on my channel, don't forget you can help it by commenting, writing down a comment. They are always appreciated by me, and I am always glad to answer your questions if you have any, or engage with you. Okay, that seems to do a lot of good to the health of the channel. So we have finally explored the last bit here, and we got through this secret door, and the stairs down are here, so we have to walk a little. Okay, but shouldn't be too bad if we don't meet any enemy. Oh yeah, sorry, this is the fake wall. Let's see, I'm following a hunch. Okay, now I'd better look. Yeah, it was the right way to go. Now though, oh, this is blocked. So I guess I have to go all this way. Perfect. Now stopping to defeat the randomly spawned errant monsters, because they don't give that much experience compared to exploration and door opening. Yeah, look at that. I'm almost done. Okay, that was quite fast. And here I am. There's a ghoul, more than one actually, and I'm missing. And Dolmen is held. Okay, it's no longer paralyzed. Okay, this is a hobgoblin. If I could connect a hit with my main hand, apparently my offhand is better. Maybe Dolmen is left-handed, who knows. Okay, I'm going to quick save, which means saving to a slot that I called quick save. Nothing fancy, and let's go down. No, I mean, let's go down. Okay, it's not asking me password because it asked me. Oh, attained level 4 fighter. Okay, which means better Thaco, so better to hit rating, and 6 hit points again, which is pretty good, and it's worth quick saving. That's only because we travel down to level 3. We gain experience points. Would you look at that? All right. Do I need healing? No, sorry. Yeah, cure light. I can explain that because in Eye of the Beholder, which I'm also playing currently, you can switch weapons, placing items straight here instead of placing them in the hands. So as I have quite a few clerics in my party, I juggle their holy symbols around. To cast spells, because that's an awful sound. Probably Carrion Crawler. We defeated a very nasty Carrion Crawler at the end of the previous level, so I'm inclined to think that we're going to face more. And this is no. Okay, that wasn't a Carrion Crawler. Seemed like an undead. And I sure hope there are no... Would you look at that? There are no level draining enemies. These seem to be ghouls, which paralyze but don't. Okay, Dolmen is held. Okay, that's a problem. I could okay. I could turn them actually. But to do that, I have to hold my holy symbol. Okay, so this is opened. No? Okay. What? Okay, this is a nopal. Okay. Okay. No. And a citrine. Okay. Okay, I think I'm better off dual wielding. Also, last time we found gauntlets of giant strength. What is this? Water from the tub is cool and refreshing. Okay. Alright, you say so. Okay, what the heck are you? An undead, no doubt. Let me have a look at the show creature totals. Sheet ghouls. That's what they said. Probably because it's wearing a sheet over its head. There's a plume, which is a key item. And by that I mean it works as a key. Oh. Okay. I should have a decent taco actually between my level and between my level and the strength. What the heck? That laughter. Okay, maybe there are some fake walls. I don't think there were fake walls, or at least not like this in playing on easy, my other playthrough. If you want to watch it on my Italian channel, it should have translated closed captions, subtitles. It should, because it's not entirely on me. Well, okay. Okay. Now I could use spiritual hammer. Can I have a short sword in my offhand? so that I can do both. Okay. This seems... I totally expected that. Okay. And I'm held. Okay, I'm still doing fine HP wise, but that was... Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, I'm not so fine anymore HP wise. I have to eat. Sorry, not hit. I have to eat if I want to learn more spells. Wow! Three hits! That's a lot. That's a lot. What is this? Harm. Look, I'm picking it up. Just because. Where did you come from? The heck? Okay, here's a slap. I slapped it. Because my hammer, my Mjolnir, was nowhere to be found. That's a lot of damage. I killed it though. Okay, I'm afraid I need to stop. Yeah, it actually takes a few hits. Wow, 3 hits, still standing. Is there a reason? 4 hits. Okay, there's a moonstone. And nothing else. Okay, this looks like a decent place to rest. And now I'm slightly worried about food, because I have 2 ratios. What spells do I have? Neutralize poison, which is useful. Protection from level drain, this is going to be very useful. I'm positively sure there are no level draining enemies on lower difficulty level, as well as underwater levels. I think underwater levels are a thing. Okay, so let's camp. Let's pray for spells. Still no level 3 spells. Fine. I have an extra level 2 spell, which is going to be Spiritual Hammer. Now, this is my personal opinion, of course, but in Eye of the Beholder, there's no Spiritual Hammer spell. There is Flame Blade, however, but there is no Spiritual Hammer. So once you take Spiritual Hammer out, you left with Resist Fire or Cold, Old Person, Aid is... it's just temporary hit points. Flame Blade, usually you get better weapons pretty soon, so... And with the old rules, which basically is before 5th edition? I don't know, 4th edition. Surely 2nd edition, AD&D, back me, 3rd edition, 3.5 edition, you were not able to switch out level 2 spells for level 1 spells. Because actually I wouldn't mind eventually getting more protection from evil, more Cure Light Wounds, more Bless, Okay. Luckily, in this game, there's Spiritual Hammer, which is an excellent spell, but otherwise would be a problem. I can get an extra spell. Bless would be pretty good. Depends on how often I can rest. So I'm going with another Q light, also because I'm a little low. Okay, so let's save on quick save first, and then rest. Shall I cast healing spells? No, I'm going to cast them as needed once I get up. Do you wish to rest until all wounds are healed? No, because if I can preserve some food bar, so to speak. Okay, so where is my holy symbol? Here. I'm going to cast Q light. That wasn't very good. Another Q light. Okay. Not too happy. One thing that you can do is to once you open the scroll, the spell scroll, you can, sorry, not here, you can put away your holy symbol and you can still cast spells until you close the. So let's go with Spiritual Hammer and let's resume. Okay, so okay, let me have a look at the map. I'd like to know. Okay, there's a door here. So let's not jump ahead of ourselves thinking there's a fake wall or secret passage. Okay. Because it might be otherwise. Okay. Okay. I don't know if they are resistant to Spiritual Hammer or if they're vulnerable against the sword. But it's like I'm doing. Never mind. Yeah, I killed that one, but maybe my Crimson Potion, maybe my Spiritual Hammer got through it. Oh, yes, that was a double hit. They breathe acid, I suppose. Okay, and they do quite some damage. Also, another thing you can do using the trick I showed you before is dual wielding Spiritual Hammers, which is actually pretty nifty. Okay, this is a dead end. There's a ruby. Oh, I'm getting some gems. Okay. There's a door here which you can open. Oh shoot. Okay, that was lucky because I threw my hammer a little bit too early. Okay, that's. I could open it. Let me check on the map. Let me have. Okay, probably connects back here. Okay. Okay. Whoa, Cleric level 5 gaining only 2 hit points, which is very bad, but you can't always win the roll for hit points. Actually, I'm pretty happy with how many hit points do I have now. I have to change show numbers. Show numbers. 30 hit points out of 48. 48 hit points. That's no. I don't want to quit. Why would I? Okay, now before it's too late, chew before it's too late. Pray for spells. I don't have any extra level 1. I have 1 extra level 2, which is going to be another spiritual hammer. Slow poison could be, and 2 level 3 spells. And now we can have a create food water. So we are past our hunger problems. Hunger and thirst. Dispel magic, magical vestment, negative plane protection, also known as level drain protection. Prayer, remove paralysis, remove curse, water breathing. Okay, so we can get water breathing in case we end up in a underwater level. To be fair, the only game that I've seen, the only dungeon crawler game with water breathing levels, I'm positively sure Black Crypt on the Amiga. I don't recall if the first Lands of Lore on DOS has underwater levels as well. Okay, 1 create food water. And to be fair, I'd go with prayer is good, but it lasts very little. Also, it has little sense if you're playing solo. It has more sense if you're playing in a party like in Eye of the Beholder. Let's go with magical negative. Dispel magic, I'm not sure how you actually use it in this game. No, sorry. Okay. So I can start throwing hammer left and right, which since I am a dwarf, yes, as I figured, which is only proper. Okay, someone is entering my realm. A ghoul. Okay, normal ghoul. Okay, now it's closed. Okay. There's a ghoul. I saw it. Oh wow! Resisted an attack. Okay, I missed. So next time I'm going to cast 2 spiritual hammers. I'm going to dual wield them. And what is this? Something's to be missing. Do I have anything? Yeah, by pure chance, the first item I used, there was no clue, no cue on which items I should have put there. It's a dead end, just for the sake of experience points, okay? And I'm fine with that. Okay, we know monsters came from there, and there's a monster here, there's a ghoul. Okay. Okay. What is this? a morning star, and a helm. You're saying I... Okay. Oh, shoot. I should have seen that coming. Okay. I wanted to cast... detect magic. Okay. So the helmet is magical, but is it magical, enchanted, or cursed? Now, since I can, I'm going to save. Quick save. And I'm going to try it. Ah! This helm makes my head hurt. It's earth to thunk now. I felt so dumb. It's a cursed item. I can learn remove curse, which probably lowers my intelligence to 2 or 3. Okay, but remove curse. Okay, I just need to sleep. Okay, so let's go back. Break camp. Yeah, the big fun of old Dungeons and Dragons. Looting the cursed items, which are basically traps in disguise. And guess what? We're back here, so I'm going to cast spells, since I'm going to relearn them. I'm going to use Cure Light. Cure Light, almost full. I'm going to eat. Okay. And I'm going to rest, because I want to get this. So my intelligence dropped to 7. I hope removing the curse solved that problem. Otherwise, it's yeah, it's a problem. These daggers, this throwing dagger is enchanted, by the way. Okay, let's rest and see what happens. Rest. No, no need to. Just rest. Okay. Nope. Break camp. Cast a spell. Remove course. Now I should be able to take away the Helm of Stupidity uncursed. Okay. My intelligence back to 10. Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, amazing. So it's time to go. Before I go though, let me cast the 2 spiritual hammers. Actually, let's cast Create Food Water. Perfect. You use it once and you're good to go. Okay, spiritual hammer and spiritual hammer. And now we're going to play some drum on the enemy. Okay, well, that's all for today. So episode 5. Episode 5. And we are still on the loose. We're still winning. We can win. Alright, so as usual, thanks for watching. If you watched till the end, why don't you let me know writing a nice comment? Dude, I watched till the end. And yeah, so thanks, and I hope to see you again soon with another video. Until then, take care and goodbye.